Hey guys, Anthony here with another WordPress Quick Tip. Today I'm going to be talking about something that's going to increase productivity and speed up your workflow. There's a company called WPCore that allows you to create collections of your plugins so that you can install them in one single batch on your WordPress site. So if you're like me, I hate installing the very first plugins to my WordPress site because you have to do them one at a time. You have to go search for your Yoast SEO plugin, and then you have to go search for your caching plugin and install them one by one and configure them one by one. So what WPCore does, they actually allow you to eliminate the step of doing them one by one so you can focus on getting to the configuration. So let's see how they do this. Let's start by going to WPCore.com. Once you sign up and log in, this is what you're going to see. If you look here at the top, I've got my collections, and I have my e-commerce plugins and my default plugins. If you look here at the bottom, there's an ID number that assigns itself to your collection. So let's say I want to add a collection for social media plugins. Let's click on the new button and let's name it social plugins. And in the description, let's give it a brief description. These plugins keep me social. Alright, now let's click the Add Plugins button. Now we're going to need to add plugins to this collection. So let's say we want a Facebook plugin. And we got WP Facebook right there. I'll go ahead and add that. And now let's say we want a Twitter plugin. Alright, so let's say Twitterbird on site. And go ahead and click Add. Alright, so we've got two plugins in our collection that are two social plugins. So if you look here at the top right hand corner, there's an ID number. We're going to want to copy that because we're going to need it once we install the WPCore plugin for your site. So let's go ahead and go to the plugins section of your website and click on the Add New button. In the search bar, type in WPCore and click Search Plugins. The first one is going to be the one that we want to install, so go ahead and click Install Now. Click OK. Once it's done installing, let's activate the plugin. Now, once it's activated, let's click on the settings and add our collection to. So, add a collection key, right click, paste in that collection key that we grabbed here from WPCore.com, and go ahead and save the collection. Alright, you're going to see here at the top that it's going to want to install those two plugins that we added to the collection. Let's go ahead and click Begin Installing Plugins, and you can click the Select All button and bulk install. Alright, so it's installing Twitter, now Facebook. Now go ahead and click Return to Required Plugins Installer. Check all again and click the Activate button. Once you're done, click Apply, and they are now active. This comes in really handy when you're trying to import a large amount of plugins and they're the same ones that you import for every single site. Might as well take away that tedious work and do it in one swipe. And personally, I actually forget to add certain plugins like the Disable Comments plugin or maybe an Async plugin that halfway through development it hits me that I forgot to install it. So this lets you bypass the chance of error there. So if you have any questions on this plugin, be sure to leave a comment below and be sure to subscribe to the Cloud Site's WordPress Quick Tip channel.